That smoke returned to the air here, Brittany.
Yes, unfortunately, we are going to see a little bit more hazy skies out there today, and it's thanks to that, those wildfires rather, they're still off on the western half of the United States, across most of the area still there, and just how our jet stream, the winds high up in the atmosphere, are currently positioned. Well, they are feeding most of the smoke from those wildfires right into Nebraska. Now, this is at the upper levels. We're also going to see our winds at the surface, though, switch back out of the south. And if you remember last few days ago, we had that cold front move through the area, switching our winds from the northwest. It pushed the smoke out. Now that the wind is back out of the south, it's going to bring it right back into the state. So if I let this roll, you can see most of the eastern half of Nebraska. We'll see a little bit more of some thicker, hazy skies throughout the day today. And we do have some good news. It looks like most of the smoke should stay high up in the atmosphere. We aren't expecting much of it to make it to the surface, so air quality really shouldn't be impacted that much. Now, looking outside right now, can't see much just yet, of course, because the sunrise time is at 7:02. We still have a little ways to go until we see that sun out there, and a little ways to go until it starts to warm us up, because right now we are a little chilly out there, still in those 50s. 53 degrees, for example, at the airport, 55 at Holmes Lake and East Campus, 54 around the Denton Road area, and 160 in southeast Nebraska. That's still Nebraska City. You have started to fall a little bit, so I'm wondering if you might just make it to 59 degrees before we start to warm. But a lot of 54s out there. Fairbury, Hebron, no longer Omaha. You're now cooler at 53 with 51 degrees at Central City. So definitely want those jackets this morning. Right now, if you're heading out the door, and also for the kids around bus stop time, we will still be in those 50s. But as we look at 11 o'clock, we start to warm to the low 70s. Close to the 80s by 1 o'clock, and anytime after that, I think our high temperatures will peak again right around that 85-degree mark. So some of us might be about 1 to 2 degrees warmer than yesterday, but overall a pretty similar day compared to your day yesterday. Very comfortable day overall, fairly mild, but we do start to see the changes starting to take place overnight tonight. That southerly wind starts to warm us up a little. We're not going to be seeing those low 50s tomorrow morning. Instead, upper 50s, even a few low 60s out there. So overall on the warmer side, and we're also going to be starting to see our moisture increase in dew point. By Friday, 6 o'clock, our dew point temperatures are back above that 60-degree mark. We're talking the upper 60s, so humidity is back in the forecast just in time, unfortunately, for Friday and at least the first half of the weekend, as well as those 90s. So Friday, 92 degrees your high, but it'll feel more like those mid-90s. Saturday, 95 degrees. It's going to feel like the upper 90s. And just a heads up, we might even consider increasing this 95-degree high temperature a little bit more, closer to 97 and maybe a little higher than that. So going to be a hot Saturday for a Husker game day, but at least the second half of the weekend will be on the cooler side, it looks like right now. We have the isolated chance finally for some rain, potentially going into your Sunday forecast. We will drop back down to the low 80s then, but that doesn't stick around for long. By Monday, we're back to the low 90s, a little bit of a mini roller coaster going on the next few days with our temperatures. We have several disturbances moving through, giving us a chance for rain next week, and also temperatures, they'll bounce around a little bit overall. Looks like the 80s next week.
Where do those highs in the 70s go for next week?
I know, we missed some. It's those disturbances next week. They're really going to fluctuate our temperatures around, as well as the chance for rain.
But the 90s will not last forever.
Yes, fall, it's almost here. I think 13 days away now, I believe.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Brittany.